It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. For Dallas, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is availability.
Oh, I like that.
And, you know, there's truth to that. You know, so many things factor into a player's health. Toughness, conditioning, and it's a great training staff you also need to have. It all adds up.
Do you recall who it was who said the best ability is availability?
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, really? Under what circumstances was this famous quote uttered?
I just made it up, Ernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your honesty, which I understand is the best policy. Somebody just said that.
Wow.
Nice.
I like that. I've never heard that.
I got one, Ernie. E equals MC squared.
Ooh. Wow. Kenny, you got anything? No, I didn't think so.
No.
Thanks for tuning in.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
At the center position, standing 6'11", number 0, Andre Blatch. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 31, Darren Williams. Starting at small forward, at 6'9", number 25, Chandler Parsons. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 23, Wesley Matthews. Forward from Germany, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. Your head coach is Rick Carlisle. Mavs fans, your Dallas Mavericks.
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Matt, he's in at the point. Robin Lopez out there with Jones. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Outside Williams. There's the dish to Nowitzki. The pass to Blatch. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Now Parsons following the three-point attempt by Freak.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Williams passes to Nowitzki. Free throw line jump shot. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. Last time they met in New York.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Here's Parsons following the basket by Freak. Parsons outside. Outside Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater. Matthews has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah, shots.
Anthony drawing the double team. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Dallas. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anthony drawing the double team. And Aflalo kicks to Mack. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Nowitzki. The Mavericks are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside Williams. To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Nowitzki's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Passes it to Mack. Can they get it? That's good.
That's up.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Williams. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And Matthews kicks to Williams. Another miss by Williams. The Knicks with the lead. Puts it up from 17. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Aflalo. 9 points for Freak.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Now here's Matthews. And he also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Parsons against Anthony. And that one goes long. The Knicks leading by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Freak with it. He's guarded by Williams. Aflalo dishes to Lopez. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Again, Williams missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Anthony makes it off the glass.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Williams up on top, guarded by Mack. Matthews, no one around him. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. A follow goes in. He feeds it to Mack. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Fourth, Freak.
And not only... in transition, boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
Mavericks trail by 9. Beverly with the ball. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Feeds to Mack. On the wing, Jones. Pulls it up. Mack, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nobody near Parsons. Dallas, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Mack. From deep. Here's Sanders. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. John Henson's checked in for Nowitzki. Johnson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Brooks. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Second free throw, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-6 run. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Knicks lead by 11. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And stolen by Freak. And Brooks, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Brooks has got his second basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Barea. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Johnson's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here is Barea. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Seraphin. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. To the inside. And there's Parsons on the assist by Barea. And that's now 6 points for Chandler Parsons. Brooks outside. It's Freak, top of the key. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Max got 13.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in blocks, 7th in fewest turnovers per game, and they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
That's good. Max got 15 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
There's the screen. Barea. Dallas, no good that time either.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Serafin. 8 points his last outing.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
They get the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Take up.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low and stolen by Williams. To the left side wing. Serafin the pass to Brooks. That three off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
One shot.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Sanders, no good on the free throw. Mavericks trail by 21. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Barea kicks to Beverly. Parsons against Williams. Down low, Henson, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Henson's got his first points of the game.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4, so it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
It's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with the chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Matt, he's in at point guard. Anthony out there with Jones. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Aflalo in at the 2 guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He finished with 39 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And Beverly kicks to Matthews. They double him with Freak. Now here's Beverly. He's covered by Matt, and it's Beverly missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Matt, good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And the shot is good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Aflalo up top. He's guarded by Williams. Aflalo, that's good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Matthews. They set the pick. Pass to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. No good with the triple.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Okay, guys, now stepping on the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up!
Well, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
Well, there's no question. He is the priority for any defense they're up against. He's impossible to shut down entirely, so you just want to slow him down from his spot on the wing.
Aflalo against Williams. They set the pick. Here's Beverly. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And let's see some numbers here on Aaron Aflalo. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Matthews, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Here's Beverly. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And Mack kicks to Aflalo. Baseline J on the way, and the Knicks good for 2.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense, and it's right between the paint and the three-point line, and boy, have they been rock solid.
Nowitzki a screen. Matthews dishes to Williams. Now here's Beverly, guarded closely, and a missed layup. And here's the fast break. Anthony with it. Williams picks him up. The drive by Anthony. Good D by Matthews. The Mavericks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Blatch, no luck.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Now Williams. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Matthews passes to Beverly. Fires for 3. That is good. Beverly's got 10.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Anthony. Got a piece of it. Matthews with the steal. Beverly against the Aflalo. And here's Beverly. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound Mavericks. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. Connects from three-point range. Nowitzki's got 9.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Screen by Jones, and it's Aflalo penetrating. The Mavericks pull it in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Williams. Beverly dishes to Matthews. Here's Blatch, and terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. 7 points in the game.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Lopez. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Williams passes to Matthews. The pass to Blatch. Here's Nowitzki. Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Good. And now 24 points for Freak.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Blatch. The Knicks pull it in. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Mack. No good from the low block. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Double team on Williams. Beverly wide open. 11 feet out and he hits it. Beverly's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Dishes to Afflalo. There's the screen. He kicks to Carmelo. And Anthony gets double-teamed. And there's the feed to Mack. Jones, that's for two, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got his first points of the night. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Williams kicks to Matthews. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Knicks with the rebound. Mack's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Anthony against Nowitzki. Anthony drives in. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nowitzki a screen. It's stolen by Anthony. Kicks to Mack. Fires from 18. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night. Beverly against Afflalo. And stolen by Freak. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Matthews into the lane. To the left wing. Here's Bletch. Dallas again missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Mack. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
.107 left in the first half of the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Barea, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there?
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out front. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. Sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Williams. And it's Blotch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Knicks shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. A follow goes in. No good. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Dallas shooting about 42% so far. Parsons' shot is off. And so it's New York with it. Here's Mack to the middle. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 8.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. And you look at Lopez, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Kevin Seraphin just behind him. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
For New York, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He's got 13 points and 6 assists. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Williams attacking. Misses in close.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Nowitzki kicks to Williams. The kick out to Matthews. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Taken away by Williams. Matthews passes to Williams. Fires the 3. And it's Williams again missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Freak with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Jones. Plenty of space. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Doubled by Mack. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Williams.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Mack kicks to Anthony. Lets it fly. And the Knicks miss again. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Double team on Williams. Nowitzki with the screen on a follow. Matthews against Anthony. And stolen by Freak. Moving it up. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Freak. And that's now 17 points for Carmelo Anthony. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Nowitzki a screen. Parsons with it. Now Anthony defending. And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Matthews.
Patrick Beverly.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 12. Now the dish to Williams. There's the pick. Back to Beverly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Beverly's got 14 points for the game. For New York, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Mack kicks to Anthony. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, the struggles have been many here in this quarter. 1 of 6 is what he is now.
And Aflalo kicks to Jones. To the middle. Now here's Freak. T right on him. Passes it to Carmelo. Here's Mack. And again, it's New York.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Mavericks shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. He feeds it to Beverly. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly, and there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Henson's checked in. Williams lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's really the area where they'd like all of their shots to come from.
Feeds it to Jones. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 8th assist in the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Parsons with it. 6 points for him. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at Oklahoma City. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Dallas, 10 games behind.
Right now, Dallas, they've basically lived up to the expectations so far this season, and that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent, though.
The shot's good from Henson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. Especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mack. And Henson sends it back. They get it back. Seraphin the pass to Mack. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Mack's got 4 points in the quarter.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Shot's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Barea, and he's good on the 3-ball. Barea's got his 2nd basket of the night.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Here's Mack. And the shot falls short this time.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And he recovers it. The Knicks shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Free. And that's 13 points for Aaron Brooks.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
And that one's good. Beverly. New York shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. There's a screen. Back to Williams. Shot off the screen. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Parsons, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Mack dishes to Brooks. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Knicks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's Mack. He's got 36. New York moving the ball around. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Barea, defended by Mack. And Parsons kicks to Beverly. Parsons with a screen on Brooks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Shane Larkins checked in for Mack. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Now Barea. 6 points for him. Pass to Beverly. Six on the shot clock. Left side, Parsons. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Good D by Sanders.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Barea kicks to Henson. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Matthews, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. 1:30 left in the third. Larkin kicks to Sanders. Pass to Brooks. Parsons with the rebound.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Take a look at what Parsons been doing. He's got 8 points and a block. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Brooks outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Sanders with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Seraphin, and that is good. Seraphin's got 6.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Parsons. The shot will not go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Knicks running away with it. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
I gotta hold down the city.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Gary Jones, he's checked in for James Michael McAdoo, and Mack subbed in for Rivers. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Mack in at 2 guard. Jones is out there with Kevin Seraphin. Then there's Shane Larkin, and it's Williams at the small forward. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And here are the Knicks now. Larkin dishes to Jones. The pass to Larkin. He kicks it to Seraphin. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Barea. Not a lot of room. The shot. Here's Henson, and he makes good on the layup.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Larkin kicks to Jones. Here's Larkin, guarded by Barea. Dishes it to Mack. Right side Jones. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Matthews. Mack, no luck. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Longley's checked in. Here's Barea. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Good.
Let's go.
Max got 40 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Longley passes to Parsons. Here's Barea. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. The feed now to Larkin. Now here's Freak, covered by Longley. And again, another one in from Mack. Max got 42 in the game.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here's Henson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. That one on Williams.
Nice numbers from Henson. He's got 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
McAdoo is checked in for the Knicks.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. It's got to be a good feeling getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the Mavericks.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Seraphin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for the Mavericks, Kevin Seraphin. At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Seraphin. He doesn't get the second one.
And what a tremendous game for Seraphin. He has 14 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
And stolen by Freak. Here's Larkin to the paint. Here's Mack, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yes,
Mack's got 44.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Parsons, the open look. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Mack kicks to Seraphin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mack. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 47 points for Freak.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Hey, listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finished.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.